Okay guys, I'm here today with Jason Raw, huge honor for me, Plácido. And guys, Jason has an entire structure at BJJ Fanatics all about the outside ashi. And today he's going to show us here one of his favorite moves from there. How do you guys call it? The finish?
This is an outside heel hook.
Okay,
outside
heel hook. And I'm curious because he's also going to show on me because Plácido said that I'm going to...
He needs to feel it. He needs to feel this.
There we go. I'm excited to feel, but do want Plácido first.
So we're just going to do just a basic outside heel hook finish. So I'm just going to explain the way I kind of like to finish heel hooks, and this applies outside heel hook, apply for inside heel hook as well. But outside ashi is generally known as like a poor position for exposing the heel, but a very good position to finish. The reason being is because of the position of my legs with them on the outside. I have a good ability to rotate Plácido's upper leg or his femur in one direction. In conjunction with the bite on the heel, I can rotate the upper leg one way and then rotate the lower leg the other direction. So when we catch the heel, I just want to go over a few details that I think make it very, very tight. Is I want his foot very flat. So I almost think of his foot stepping in my bicep. Sometimes if you kind of get the toes when you do this, it can kind of be a little difficult to get this to actually be in your partner's knee. So I actually want to, I call it dorsiflex his partner, or dorsiflex my partner's foot. When I do that, it locks his heel into his shin. So when I rotate his heel, his shin rotates, which is what I want to accomplish. If his foot is pointed, there's a lot of give in his foot and there's a lot of movement. So when I catch the heel, you see his foot is very, very flat in my bicep, just like this, like he's stepping on, and my wrist is sliding all the way down, so my like mid forearm is right on his heel. Now with my legs, I'm locking it tight, like half triangle and back heeling, and then my other hand just comes right in line with where his heel is, like this. And when I finish, I'm thinking about my lower body kind of rotating one way, so my lower body is rotating, in this case, like a counterclockwise motion, and my upper body is rotating in a clockwise motion, just like this. So with minimal movement, I can produce a lot of power right here, and Plácido will tell you he feels this directly in his knee because of the way I have his foot caught, where his foot is dorsiflexed in this position. So right here, if you guys were to look behind me, you would see that my elbow is completely glued to my ribs right here. There's not any space like this. So if you look behind me, my elbow is completely connected to my ribs. I'm not down on my shoulder, but I'm not on the point of my elbow. I'm kind of halfway in between, just like this. When my legs lock, I hit this back heel motion. I rotate my knees down to the left as I extend my upper body the other way, and we get our outside heel hook.
Okay, so just please there again. Just go back there again. So I see a lot of people doing a lot of different grips from there. Right? Some people do hand with hand, some people, and you do hand on your wrist, and the other hand on your heel. Is there any specific why?
So the way I think about it is this hand is reinforcing my grips. So I could lock palm them on here, and it would definitely work.
But you would lose some leverage.
I lose a little bit of leverage. So I put this hand wherever the heel sits. So let's say it was a little higher, closer here. Wherever the heel is, this hand just goes right there. So I'm directly lifting the heel.
It's almost like a mix of controlling your wrist and his heel.
Yeah. Instead of just going to the wrist, I'm kind of cupping the heel like this. And now when I go to finish, I generate a lot of power.
I want you to do it on me, and I also want to try. So
of course,
you fix it because this is very interesting.
So we're in the outside ashi position. So I'm going to catch the heel, and I want to get Bernardo's foot very flat into my ribs. So I'm like dorsiflexing his foot and sliding my wrist all the way down. So when I lock my legs, I go wrist to wrist. Now I just do a slight rotation of my legs and a pull of the heel. And I can put my outside heel hook on my partner.
Yeah, that's crazy. No, and I'm pretty flexible with my foot, especially for the outside. But this one I felt like breaking me in.
What I like about it is the way you're locking the foot. It kind of takes a lot of the foot out of the play and it gets it right in the person's knee. Because a lot of times the foot may be flexible. Maybe if you're competing at a higher level, person is willing to let their foot get hurt. But usually if you hurt the person's knee, they're gonna tap. So like we're trying to get the heel hook directly in the knee and kind of making the foot flexed. So then when you rotate the heel, it actually turns the shin, which is then gonna put pressure.
Can I try on Plácido? Of course. And it's gonna be a good experience for the users because I'm not that good on heel hook. So just so you know.
Do you want my right or my left?
You're right.
Remember, be nice to your employees. It's on camera.
So you can lock your legs first, like cross your ankle, then point your knees up to the sky a little bit. And now you want to get his foot, like the bend of his foot, right on your bicep. So this is good. Now just take your body and go like this. Lean your elbow down to your ribs. Yeah,
Like this?
Like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Now you can lock your hands and focus on like turning your legs one way and then your torso
Tap.
the other way.
Oh man, it's
Yeah.
powerful.
Yeah, it looks good. That's like the perfect grip with the hand.
So for example, what I normally do, and I'm horrible with heel hooks, it's like come here, here, and this. So the difference between
That feels
this,
so much looser.
See
Yeah.
how like there's a space
Yeah.
right here?
Yeah.
He could slip his
so
heel.
the difference between this and what you just showed is that instead of doing this, I'm gonna go, you'll be more outside,
And then lean your ribs into your elbow right here.
lean my ribs towards.
So like, so you have this, just
Yeah.
lean like straight down
Okay,
like that.
okay, like
yeah.
this.
So that really wedges his foot. So,
Yeah.
so like if I look behind you,
That-
his foot is completely flat in your bicep. So now he can't really heel slip. Where if you go back to where you were before,
Yeah, so
Faster can start to
this.
point his toes and start to
Okay.
heel slip right
Okay.
here. But if
Okay.
he tries to do it from the position you just did,
Oh, that made a lot of sense.
Makes
So
a big difference.
instead of being here, I should be more like this.
yes, yeah.
And now I grab this, and
Tap that.
Yeah, and then you can take your legs and you can lock very close to his knee. So instead of pinching your knees, bring this leg up here and flare your knees towards the ceiling a little bit.
Easy.
Now
Da- da-
ro-
da- da.
yeah,
Man,
and
that's
rotate.
incredible.
Easy, easy.
Yeah, that's super
that is
tight.
incredible. That's
That's
amazing.
tight, yeah.
It's like a superpower, kind of.
It is,
Oh,
right?
that's incredible. It's amazing, like how the very small details makes like a
Small
huge difference.
adjustment. Yeah, huge. That's part of why I like heel looks. Like, you know, you kind of take the athleticism or like, you know, like physical attributes out of it. It's just
Yeah.
like how you're moving your body. and,
Pure
like,
technique, like.
It's pure technique. That's why. That's why I like heel looks a lot.
Oh, wow, that's incredible. Oh. So, guys, Jason has an entire instruction all about outside Ashi at bjjfanatics.com. Make sure to check it out. As you saw, he's an amazing instructor, and can't wait to go to the gym and
Thank
try
you,
that on
thank you,
someone.
thank you.
Poor white belt.
So, make sure to check it out, guys. It's at bjjfanatics.com, and as you saw, like Jason is incredible. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Bernardo.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Placido.
Pleasure.
Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
BJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTubeFaria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.